everyone and welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a game that I've seen basically everyone do and never tried it myself ever. It's been around for ages, and that's the higher and lower game. It's been around. I've seen the Sidemen do it. I've seen Jack Sucks at Geography do it. Seen everyone do this game at some point, and I've just never tried it. But I'm going to do the geography ones because that is kind of where I go towards on this channel. Obviously, I have other things as well, but we always like to, even in the reacts, we're looking at geography reacts and things like that. So I'm always going to look at the geography stuff. So let's get into higher and lower. Okay, so here we go. Higher or lower on populations. That's the one we're doing first. I'm going to do 2 or 3 of these, not all just high or low populations. I want to get to about at least 6 or 7, I hope. But let's see how we do. Maybe I'll end this shorter and just be frustrated with not being able to get anything. Now, we've got St. Lucia and we've got Nigeria. I think almost definitely we have Nigeria for this one. Yes, massively, well over, well over needed there. Kuwait and Nigeria. Kuwait is pretty big, but again, Nigeria, population 218 million. I just think it's got to be Nigeria again. Yeah, easily beating out Kuwait there. Okay, Liechtenstein or Kuwait. Now, Liechtenstein is one of the smallest countries in the world. You've got like Liechtenstein, Monaco, Andorra, all those kind of countries which are very, very small. Liechtenstein you can actually walk through in a day. You can literally walk through the length of the country, let alone the width. So it's got to be Kuwait. Yeah, 39, not even 40,000 people in Liechtenstein, so not surprising there. Serbia or Liechtenstein, again, Liechtenstein is one of the smallest countries in Europe and in the world, so Serbia is definitely bigger. It's nearly 7 million. Okay, yeah, not bad. North Korea. Oh, this could be interesting. I am not a massive nerd on the stuff for North Korea, so I don't know for sure. But I would think Asian countries tend to be a little bit bigger in population anyway, and obviously the sources and the stuff coming out of North Korea isn't going to be that big. I'm going to say that they're going to say they're bigger, so let's go with that. Yes, much bigger, much bigger there, in fact. Okay, Tajikistan or North Korea. Now, Tajikistan I don't think is that big. I don't think it's a massive country. And again, 25.5 million people. I'm going to give it to North Korea. I don't know, though. Yes. Okay, 9.5 million in Tajikistan. Georgia or Tajikistan. Now, Georgia isn't massive. It's on the southwest of Russia. It's quite a small little country that's there. Now, I'm saying this, I've only ever seen it on the map, not been to Georgia, and it may just be that it looks a lot smaller than it is because it is next to the world's biggest country, and maybe the population is bigger. But I'm going to go with Tajikistan, I think, on this one. Yes, yeah, it is actually a smaller country. Okay. Comoros or Georgia? Comoros. Oh, what do we know about Comoros? Okay, African countries tend to have a bigger population than Asia in general, but not always. And 3.5 million is quite a lot. But I think Comoros is going to be, what, 200,000-300,000? So I'm going to say Georgia. Oh, okay. I was actually pretty off, but I was right in thinking it was under 1 million. So Samoa in Oceania or Comoros. So Samoa isn't that big, is it? I mean, we have some like big names from Samoa. Obviously, The Rock is of Samoan heritage, and some of the other wrestlers in the WWE are. I think its impact, because its kind of connection to American things, far more than anything else. So I'm going to say Comoros is bigger. I reckon Samoa is down at maybe 500,000. Oh, not even that. 200,000. Okay. Lebanon. I think Lebanon's going to be bigger. Lebanon has got to be bigger. Lebanon is relatively large. It's certainly not one of the largest, but it's relatively large in the Middle East. It's got to be Lebanon. Yes. Yeah. 5.5 mil. Okay. Equatorial Guinea. I think it's got to be Lebanon. I think Equatorial Guinea is probably maybe 1 mil. Lebanon's got to be bigger. Lebanon is again, pretty big country in the Middle East. Yeah. Okay. Malawi. Oh, I don't know. This is where my knowledge starts to fail me. Although Equatorial Guinea, I don't think is that big a country. I think Malawi is bigger, so I'm going to go with Malawi. Oh, wow. Okay. Malawi easily winning that. Probably. By the way, let me know in the comments below if you like immediately go, well, of course, man, of course it's that. Like if you're from any of these countries, if you're from any of the African countries, Asian countries, European countries, whatever we've gone across, where I've found it like, oh, I'm not entirely sure, and you're just screaming, going, dude, what the hell? Let us know in the comments below. It'd be awesome to hear from you. Uganda, Malawi. I've heard of Uganda. Uganda's again a pretty big country. I think Uganda's maybe 100 mil, if not bigger. Oh, wow. Okay, I was right, but not as big as I thought. I thought I had a way bigger population. Guyana, just above Brazil, next to Suriname. Pretty small in terms of that area because, of course, again, similar to what Georgia said about Georgia, it's next to a huge country, which is Brazil, which is one of the top 5 biggest countries. But I do think it's smaller, so it's got to be Uganda, right? Yes. Yeah. Okay. 14. Okay, I was hoping to just do 6 or 7 here. So I'm going to, as soon as I fail on this, I'm going to go over and do one of the other higher or lowers. Okay, Slovenia or Guyana. Now, Slovenia, it's a European country, which tend to be smaller anyway. But Slovenia is like, I'm sure it's in the millions, right? Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah. Couple of mil. Okay. Ooh, Japan's bigger. I don't even need, there was no need for thinking on that one. Japan is just bigger. And then India, which is the biggest country. Biggest population now, though. Which does beg the question, of course, when this was made. Because if I have India versus China comes up, which one wins? Because, of course, India is the bigger, but China was. So India beats Uruguay. Again, India has the biggest population on Earth. Monaco, it's got to be Uruguay. So Monaco is right at the bottom of France. It's so small on the map that most people don't even realise it's there, or that it's actually a state, a country of its own. It's tiny, so they had to lose out there. Grenada, definitely going to be bigger. Ooh, okay. Lesotho or Grenada. And Lesotho is a smaller country surrounded by South Africa, same as... oh my god. The name has gone out of my head completely. I can only remember the old name, which was Swaziland. Why has the name gone out of my head? That's painful. I know... I can see it on a map. But anyway, it's the other country along with that is Lesotho. They're relatively small, but they're not tiny. Eswatini. Jesus Christ, that was going to drive me crazy if I didn't get that one out. I will leave that in. I will show my mental muck-ups there. I think Lesotho's bigger. Yes, we got there in the end. Somewhat rambling, but we got there in the end. Okay, what else we got? Rwanda or Lesotho. Rwanda's got to be bigger. Yeah. Had to be bigger. Honduras or Rwanda. Rwanda's going to be bigger. Honduras is not that big, especially in comparison to Rwanda. Bulgaria or Honduras. Oh, this one I don't know. So Bulgaria is not small. I would say Bulgaria is probably 30 mil. But I don't know because a lot of the populations in Europe aren't as big. I'm going to say Bulgaria. Oh my god. Okay, for the size of Bulgaria, I would have thought 30 mil. Genuinely, for the size of Bulgaria, I'm very surprised at that. But then that's a bit like France. France is far bigger than the UK. UK has the similar size population. Okay, let's get on to another one. Okay, so we're going on which country is richest here. This will probably be the last one because that last one I lasted way longer than I expected. So I will not be going on for like, I expected to maybe do 3 or 4 of these. I'm just going to do this one. I may do them in the future and see. But let's see how well I can do this. I'm going to give myself 2 lives. So if I fail once, and 2 lives unless I go beyond 6. If I go beyond 6, it's fine. But Suriname, Madagascar. Now Suriname is South America. Madagascar is over in Africa, of course. I can't think. And if you're from Suriname, please let me know. I know in one of my shorts somebody mentioned they're from Guyana, so I know I've got viewers out there, which is mind-blowing. But if you are from Suriname, please correct me. But I can't think of anything that is exported from Suriname. And I'm sure you've got a specific thing, because most countries do, but I can't think of anything. Whereas Madagascar and vanilla. So I think it's got to be Madagascar that's richer, surely. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I think that's going to be the case with a couple of them. Maldives or Madagascar. Now, Maldives has massive tourism. Massive tourism. So I've got to think it's the Maldives. And I always hear about people talking about the price of things in the Maldives. So I've got to think Maldives. Oh my God! The vanilla, dude. The vanilla. Yes, Rock. Okay. We can all do this. Buddy. Oh, right. Okay, I've got to remember that. I've got to try and remember the numbers. Okay, that's one life down. Let's try again. Okay, Italy or Finland? Oh, my God. Oh, that's... Oh, why did you stop? This might be the last go. This might be straight away me gone. Italy or Finland? I think it's Italy. But I also know that Italy had, like, got hit the worst by the recession. Well, one of the worst by the recession. Oh, good God. I'm going to say Italy. Okay. Saudi Arabia. What? No, fuck off. You are telling me Italy is richer than Saudi Arabia? No. There's no way the oil that Saudi Arabia has gets bitten by Italy. Those numbers are false. However, that's two lives on the game, even though the game lies. I've enjoyed that. Let me know if you want me to do something like that again. And what did you think of that? It was an interesting game to play. Lasted way longer than I expected in population. Clearly the geography quiz stuff is going into my head somewhere. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next time.